Right, shalom, shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Waharakah Kodash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and honors to you brothers out there in the highways and the byways, teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. And I was watching this video here from the brother, man. He was showing, vocab and talking about it. And it's like, these goofy Christians, man, vocab and them, they're just like, the hypocrisy is on another level. The way these guys try and grandstand and roll in on their moral high horse is insane to me. Christianity, right? Christianity should be outlawed. Christianity should be illegal. Like when you look at the history of Christianity, man, it is a history of aggression. Because he said we're aggressive. No, bro. Christianity is aggressive. It's an aggressive religion. It was spread through unadulterated aggression and violence, through conquest. Now, I'm not talking about the original apostles and disciples, because that ain't Christianity. I'm talking about the Christianity, the state religion, the Catholicism, and all the little babies that came out of Catholicism. Catholicism and the Protestants. Yeah? Those religions were spread by conquest. Conquest. All through South, Central, and North America, Africa, you name it. Conquest. Even during the time in the Middle Ages, the Crusades, conquest. Christianity is known for colonialism, profiteering, and child abuse. These men ain't got no place running their lips to us. Trust me, it's insane that they even try and do this, right? Now, they mention about how we're being spread through persuasion and conversion. And that's how it's supposed to be. Unlike Christianity, right? That's because we're performing the ministry how it's supposed to be performed. Through preaching. Peaceably, through preaching. Because one thing you can't say is that we're not peaceable. We're not trying to beat nobody into belief. We're not trying to draw a sword on anyone to believe. 2 Timothy 4:2 says, preach the word, which is all we do. Be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. All right? We preach the word to persuade men. And even you have to admit that. And the ministry is doing its thing, according to the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And the ministry, the body, is growing. Now, everybody that calls themselves a Hebrew Israelite is on a part of the body. But the body is growing, as it should, and as it will. Right? The Lord said he was going to work a work that you that you ain't going to... Listen, you ain't ready for this. You think you're ready, but you're not ready for this. Because if you think this thing's growing now, you wait and see what's really going to happen out here. You ain't seen nothing yet. And you ain't going to stop nothing either. All right? Man coming up here with his Christianity. This is just the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church has apologized to indigenous peoples in Americas for its role in abuse and other harmful actions. This is Christianity, man. You want to... guess what? We Hebrew Israelites, we ain't got to apologize to nobody, man. We ain't got to apologize to nobody. We ain't got to apologize to no indigenous peoples. No, that's you. You damn devils. This is insane, man. The Catholic Church has apologized to indigenous peoples in the Americas for its role in abuse and other harmful actions, including Canada. So in 2022, Pope Francis apologized for the Catholic Church's role in the abuse of indigenous children in Canada's residential schools. The schools were run by the Catholic Church for over 150 years and were designed to break indigenous children's connection to their culture and identity. Right? And how were they able to get these children? By conquest. They conquered that land. They conquered the Native American Indians using the sword. They took their land and conquered them. That's aggressive. United States, in 2024, the U.S. Catholic bishops apologized to Native Americans for the traumas inflicted by the Catholic Church. The Bible tells you, love worketh no ill to his neighbor. So these Christians, they're supposed to be under the vibe, God is love and all this stuff, right? So why do they need to apologize? And this stuff is institutional and happening over hundreds of years. So that tells you all you need to know, man. Rotten from the core, and they haven't changed. This is the status quo. The bishops acknowledged that the church played a part in the traumas experienced by Native children, including physical, sexual, cause you know them priests, they love to deal with them children, don't they? This is what we do know, that them Christian priests, they have a they have a fetish for them children, boy. Tell you that. Apparently. And emotional abuse. They also promised new outreach and called on church members to come. Nah, we don't know damn outreach, man. To hell with these people. Bolivia. Pope Francis apologized for the Catholic Church's grave sins against indigenous peoples during the conquest of America. Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever. It's a joke. Grave sins were committed against the native peoples of America in the name of God. Yeah, but that's Christianity for you. These Christians, man. Christianity is just a tool, and it will mean whatever they need it to mean to fulfill their lusts. That's the way. That's why the world is the way it is, because ultimately these people are not guided by any form of moral standard. They're guided by their belly and their lusts, and they will do whatever they want to do at any moment in time to fulfill that lust. This is why the world is the way it is. This is why America is the way it is. America is under the vibration of do as thou wilt. Their hypocrisy. That's why it's called a hypocrite is an actor. Someone who puts on a face one way, says one thing but does another. They have a good way of talking a good game. People like Vocab Malone, I love this, I love that. They talk a good game. The Ned Flanders. But if America was set up and run by a bunch of Ned Flanders, all that killing and murdering and sinning and wickedness and evil would never have happened, would it? If America was run by a bunch of Ned Flanders, a bunch of Oakley-Dokeleys that only want to do good to people and only want to help people, only want to love people, then America wouldn't be the way it is. Corporate America wouldn't be run by the way it is. Corporate America is run by Christians. Hypocrites, man. Hypocrites. How dare you? How dare you try and roll up on some moral high horse? You ain't got no morals. You only have morale. What makes you feel good? You're the devil that the Bible speaks of, and you ain't got no business coming over here trying to talk about who's aggressive and who's not, and how you need to curtail us. And no, you the ones that need to be curtailed, you damn devils. You were the ones and are the ones that need to be curtailed. You need to be brought under control. It's a joke thing, Star. Grave sins, you know. What have we done? Grave sins were committed against the native peoples of America in the name of God. Wow. Man said it right there. And what they gonna do about it? Nothing. Let's get a little excerpt here. It says Ralph Bauer describes the Franciscan missionaries as having been unequivocally committed to Spanish imperialism and condoning the violence and the coercion of the conquest as the only viable method of bringing American natives under the saving rule of Christianity. The saving rule. These people are insane, and they're still insane to this very day. They haven't changed. Vocab Malone and the rest of these Edomite Christians are insane, and they're drunk off the spirit of white supremacy, man. That's why we ain't listening to them no more. That's why we don't take you Edomites seriously, man. You can't be taken seriously. All right? You have worked nothing but ill to the Negro, Hispanic, and Native American Indian. And that's why we're in the condition that we're in today. We are not the product of love. Now, through this ministry, we're going to become a product of love because the Lord loved us. And that's why through this ministry that we're going to be edified and built up. A people that are the product of love are edified and built up. You didn't edify and build up the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You destroyed us for your own means. To maintain your hegemony, to maintain your prosperity and your dominance. The state of the Negro, Hispanic, and Native American Indian today is a direct result of your actions. And your actions are not actions of love. The crack epidemic, and we could go through the long list of things that you Edomites have done against our people. You didn't do it for love. You did it for your lust. Come around here trying to run this game. Romans 13:10 says, love worketh no ill to his neighbor. You failed, man. The fact that you gotta come around, apologize for all the ripping hundreds of years of abuse and sexual abuse and it is that just shows you straight away you lad, man, fuck these lot, man. They're bankrupt. You man had what? You didn't have the Bible? Is that what you're telling me? You didn't have you didn't read it. You're proud to, oh yeah, we print the Bibles, yeah. So you had all the scriptures. All the Calvin and all that. Where did they? When were they? All these Christian scholars that these men called back to was from them times there. So they had the scriptures. So they didn't know. They didn't know how to love. No, man. They didn't know how to love then, and they don't know how to love now because they're not about love. Love is just something they talk about. That's why the scripture says we are going to be delivered from the hand of them that hate us. And that's why we teach our people correctly that you Edomites hate us. It's Luke, sorry. Right? You Edomites hate us, man. And we teach our people that, and you got a problem with it. We're just telling, we got to teach our people the truth. But the good news is we're going to be delivered from your hand. This is Luke 1:68. It says, blessed be the Lord God of Israel. And we are the Israelites. The Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and our descendants scattered throughout the four winds, man. We are the Israelites, man. Now you can not believe, you can believe or not believe. You're bankrupt, man. No one cares what you believe or don't believe. You're persona non grata, man. Your belief is not required, neither is your validation. You're not a spiritual authority over us, man. That was one of the biggest mistakes, but it was set up to be that way. That you Edomites would run around here, right? You would run around the world pretending to be a spiritual authority. The only authority you have in the spirit is over witchcraft and demonology. That's the authority. Yeah, hey, listen, hey. If I wanna if listen, this is what we do know. If I wanna go into the darkest of arts, yeah, then I'll come to you, Esau, because I know you got all the goods. Alistair Crowley and all them, man. I know that the elites of Esau, you, man, got all of the goods. You're the ultimate authority on Satan. Oh, yeah, like, 100%. If I want to know the depths of darkness, if I want to know the gematrias and the blood magic and sex magic and all, hey, listen, 100%, I'll sign up. I want an Edomite to teach me, yes, because you gonna give man the proper knowledge, the deepest of the darkest. Yeah. So yeah, okay, look, maybe I was wrong. Yeah, when you are the spiritual authority when it comes to the left hand side. But when it comes to the right hand side, the righteousness of the Heavenly Father, that's one of the most gravest. To have this guy run around like he's a spiritual authority on the scriptures is insane. And when the world looks back, they're going to be like, raw, the actual devil, the seed of Satan, was running around on the planet Earth as if he is the spiritual authority of righteousness. So we need to listen to him and his goofy breakdowns and what he thinks is this and what he thinks is that. And he's the voice of God. He's the voice of reason. Get the hell out of here, you damn devil. No. No. It can't be you. Bunch of child molesters, man. It can't be you. All up in the Catholic Church having these boys sucking man off and busting off in their mouths. I gotta listen, man have to be graphic because this is what is happening. The interviews are out there. I was watching one interview. He said the boy said it was before mass. He was an altar boy. And the preacher called him into the room and he had the boy suck him off. And the guy bust up in the man's mouth. He bust up in the boy's mouth and the boy felt ashamed. He said he felt ashamed, because of what happened. And the priest told him it's okay, he can still keep mass. Just go and wash his mouth out with holy water. This is Christianity, man. And for years they would cover it up, move the priest from one place to another. Get the hell out of here, man. These men are taking the Bertie. Anyway, and have raised up a horn of salvation for us. And that's what we're saying. We're saying the salvation is for us, not you, us. And we don't mind being exclusive. Well, and we're not going to be shamed into being exclusive. Just because Christianity is inclusive, it was designed to be inclusive because it's a control mechanism. They want everybody under that banner to control them. Nah, that's not what we're running here. Right? And hath raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets. Yeah, Christianity is all good as long as the so-called white man gets to be the spiritual authority. He gets to have the say-so on what is and what ain't. Get the hell out of here, man. That we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. You Edomites, the Edomite Christian man hates us. You hate us. Vocab, we know you hate us. Now, them goofy Negro Christians that cheerlead you, they don't know that because they're bugged out. They can't see through the lies and the deception and the manipulation. But we see you. Through the scriptures, we see you as you are. You are the devil. We don't see you as Ned Flanders. You're the devil. You're just Satan. All right? That we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. Simple as that. But anyway, you could go check this video out. You know, the brother was breaking it down and what vocab had to say. But, you know, at the end of the day, man, F these people, man. They ain't gonna, they're not gonna stop anything, man. You look down on these people. That's all you need to do. Despise and look down on them as less than, because that's what he is. He's less than. And it's just disgusting watching these guys grandstand and act like they're doing some noble act. You ain't doing. There's nothing noble about you, man. Devils.